guys, so today we're going to talk a little bit about meal prep. This is the most time-consuming part of this program, but it is also the most time-saving part in this program. So basically what I do is I take about an hour to 2 hours once a week, maybe on like a Sunday afternoon or something like that, right after I go grocery shopping or the day after I go grocery shopping, and I plan and make my entire week's worth of meals. So I'm pretty fortunate, and I have a chef for a husband, so he helps me out a lot with this type of stuff. So what we'll do is we'll just go to the grocery store, we'll pick out a bunch of stuff that's on sale. This is my fruit salad for the day, for the week, and it's got blueberries, blackberries, plums, nectarines, and apples. This is probably my favorite fruit salad that I've had so far. It's so good, and it's like sweet and tangy, and it's awesome. So, but mainly we go off of what's on sale. I'm not trying to break the bank. I'm not trying to spend $1 million on healthy food. We shop at Aldi's and we buy what's on sale. So fruit salad is normally the way that I get my purples in. And so I have, let's see, I have it written down because I normally just use my app. So I eat 3 purples a day. So I get 3 of these of fruit a day. So a lot of times what I'll do is, because I don't normally eat that much fruit, so I'll do 2 purples of fruit salad and then a half a banana in my shake, which we'll go over how I make that in just a little bit. So let's jump right into it. To make my chicken, I normally either do chicken, I do ground beef, I do steak, but I do it in bulk. So I cook up a bunch of chicken. This, I literally went to work and it was in the crock pot all day. So I just put the chicken breasts and then like a little bit of all-purpose seasoning. You'll see in the booklet here, they have a bunch of seasonings. All-purpose seasoning is one of them. You put that in with a little bit of water, just enough to cover everything so it doesn't get dry. And I let it cook all day on low. By doing that, it kind of makes it a little bit more juicy and it makes it last a lot longer. And that's just what I've seen from doing it. So what I'll do is I'll take my spoon. Some people like to just dunk it in like this, but it gets all over the side and I just don't like that. So normally what I'll do is I'll spoon a serving of the red in here. And you want to fill these up pretty good. When you see how much food you eat in a day, there's going to be a lot of times where you can't finish all of your food. So what I like to do is I like to get my greens, my purples, and my reds in. That way, if I don't get to a food, it's the carbs, you know? So I'll normally have those like for dinner time, or if I want to do like a sandwich or a cereal or anything like that, that's when I'll do that. So I take my red, and I haven't really decided what I'm going to do. So actually, I'm going to go and grab another one of my Tupperwares. Okay, so I'm going to show you 2 different ways of how I do my chicken. So one of the ways, I'm going to just put the chicken right in a Tupperware. And then I'm going to take my orange, and I'm going to fill it with some low-fat dressing. Thought we had some ranch, but we don't. But that's okay. So I only do about a half of an orange because it's a lot of dressing for salad. Like, it's a lot of dressing. So then I just pour that over the top. And then what I'll do is I'll cover it, stick it in the fridge, and this will be the topping for my salad. So in my salad, I normally do 2 greens because I need 4 greens throughout the day, so I want to get them both in at one time. So I'll normally do 2 greens for my salad. I'll do one of these, which is one of my oranges and one of my reds, and I'll just put it right on top. So if I don't want to heat this up, I can have like a chicken salad, or, you know, if you wanted to do like a regular salad with chicken on top, this is a good way to do it because it keeps it kind of separate, but it's easy to go because it's already in your Tupperware. So that's a good way to do your salad. Another good way to do your salad, these mason jars are going to be your life. So this mason jar is 2 greens. So normally what I do is I have a mixed salad already prepared. So I have, usually Zach helps me out with this, so I'll have him cut up a bunch of different types of lettuce, some tomatoes, some onions, some green peppers, red peppers, all that. I'll stick it in a big bowl, and then I literally go in with my hands and put it in. So I've already measured how much this is, but the first time I did it, I put it into the green one, and I figured out how many I could fit. So 2 greens, and greens are all your veggies, so if you do a mixed salad, it's not like you're just eating lettuce all day. So it makes it a little bit more fun. So I do that. Another thing that I like to do too, I've kind of gotten away from salad dressing. I haven't really used it much because I'm using more variety in vegetables. So I feel like when I do that, I don't really need dressing. But when I do want dressing, what I do is I put half of my orange first. So I put half of my orange in the bottom of this, and then I'll put like cherry tomatoes, cucumbers, really heavy vegetables, and I'll line the bottom of it. So that way the dressing is kind of separated from the lettuce, and it doesn't make it get soggy. So I do that, and then when I'm at lunch, I literally take a paper plate, I take my salad, and I just dump it over. So when you dump it over, all of the dressing is on top of your salad. How cool is that, right? So your salad just pops out of your mason jar all pretty. And it makes it so that it doesn't get soggy all day, like I said. So that's a good way to do it. And then normally what I'll do is I'll pre-cook just about everything. So I've got my brown rice right here. So I'll take my yellow brown rice. Normally what I'll do is I'll put all of my hot foods in one Tupperware. So like let's say if I wanted to do chicken and rice with a vegetable that was hot, I would take a regular Tupperware, I would measure out my chicken, measure out my veggies, measure out my rice. That's just the way that I like doing it. Some people do their whole week in one shot. Some people keep it in these big tubs and just scoop it out every morning and they get ready. I've started doing that a little bit more because then at nighttime when I come home, I'm home every night for dinner. So I can just kind of pick and choose what I want because it's already pre-done. I just have to measure it out. So as far as meal prep, that's what I've been doing most recently. Also, Pinterest is going to be your best friend. Pinterest and YouTube with this program is going to help you through a lot of the questions that you're having. So if you have any questions and you don't feel, not that you don't feel comfortable asking me, but like if I don't answer you right away or you just want to find a new recipe, ask me because I have a ton of recipes, and then go to Pinterest and YouTube because you can find so many different things on there. So that kind of wraps this up for today. If anybody has any questions about meal prep, just put it down below.